There's no need to fight this battering ram right now, but I guess this is what we're doing now. Let's go, boys. Here we are, back in the world of Vanadil, and I am your host, Beertastic. Wait, I am your host, Basic Guardian, but we are on Beertastic, our lovely beardy boy, everybody's favorite. Ain't he cute? Look at this guy. Ain't he cute? I love him. Today, we're going to be moving out to Qufim Island to do some leveling. We are in our 20s, and we're going to try to get into our 30s, you know, when we become a real boy.
I'm a real boy!
But we're not going on this journey alone. I put out a call to the boys in the NewGamePlus Linkshell, which you should join if you're on Osira. By all means, we'd love to have you. It's a slowly growing community, and it's fantastic. We even have a Discord. The link is in the description below if you want to join in our NewGamePlus adventures. I am there every Wednesday from 8 p.m. Eastern until, I don't know, midnight or so every Wednesday. And I do pop in throughout the week, but mostly every Wednesday is when I record these episodes. So if you want to participate, by all means, show up. But I put a call out to the boys in NewGamePlus, and I had 3 people who wanted to show up. We have Greasus, the ninja. We have Pandora Zero, who's an awesome community member. He's always helping out people. And then my personal favorite, Sojiro Sensei. This guy, anytime I ask for help, he's always like, yeah, I want to do it. Let's level sync down. Oh, you want to take on this enemy that's, 10 levels higher than us? Yeah, I don't care. Let's do it at level 20, even though it's a level 32 mob or whatever. It doesn't matter. He's always game because much like myself, he just wants to play the game how it used to be, but without joining a private server. Which, once again, no shade at all to anyone on a private server. It's just I don't have that kind of time, but I do have time to do this type of stuff. And you know what? I've been finding that just going through the game again on a fresh character has been so much more fun than playing on my main character, which I know is counterintuitive. It doesn't make sense. Like, I should probably just keep grinding away at making my character as best as it can be, but I don't know. I enjoy this more. This is way more fun for me. Anyways, let's get on the road. Let's head on out to Qufim Island and see what we can let's see what we can get into. So this is already starting off weird because we took the survival guide out here. Traditionally, we would have gone through the tunnel in Port Juno there, but for whatever reason, we agreed just to meet at the survival guide book. But I'm not used to coming at it from this way, and I just noticed Greasus looks awfully handsome. You know, what an amazing choice of character. I really like the beard. It looks really good on you, sir. Very, very handsome fellow. I'm not sure why I'm so drawn to this character. He's just something about him. I don't know. Oh, look at old Sojiro flexing over here. I see how it's going. Something I should point out. I've joined plenty of capacity points parties, and I've joined plenty of endgame parties, fighting the helms and stuff like that. Like, I've done plenty of stuff that is in a party, but this will be my first traditional XP party in one of the traditional XP zones in, I don't know, 15 years, something like that. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute since I've done any XPing for realsies, and this is wild. It's crazy. I don't even know what we should fight right now because I'm not level 20. I know right at level 20 we would just go fight worms in the entrance way, but I guess we're just gonna play it by ear. It has also come to light that this is Greasus's first time tanking as a ninja, so this is gonna be real interesting. But I'm sure he'll do just fine. Here's hoping. I'm sure it'll be good though. I don't know. I'm nervous. I'm just playing DPS, or DD as it's known in Final Fantasy XI, so I should be fine. I feel bad for Greasus though if he's never tanked, but I'm sure he'll do good. I mean, how hard could it be, really? You know. This feels so backwards coming from this way instead of through the tunnels, but this just makes more sense to do it this way. But oh my gosh. I guess we're fighting crabs. Here we go. You know, I'll be honest, for never having tanked before and being a completely fresh character in the Final Fantasy XI space, Greasus, you're doing a great job, bud. I miss when people were still learning how to do their jobs in the game, because those were the best times when nobody knew what the hell was going on and we're all just figuring it out together. This is awesome. I love it. Well, hello there. Oh, hi. I guess we're gonna camp over on this wall. We're accidentally camping on top of this guy. Sorry, dude. Oh, he's a good spirit about it. That's awesome. You know, these goblins used to not even be here, but they're actually pretty good XP. So it feels weird to me fighting these goblin fishermen because I don't, associate leveling in Qufim with fighting goblins. But you know what? It's fine. Oh, God, he's going to blow. Ha! It feels so weird even having a puller. Now, this isn't max efficiency. I know, like, chain pulling would be ideal and everything, but let's be real. None of us have been in a party, a real-life human party, in forever. And someone like Greasus has never done this leveling with other humans thing. So you get so used to just kind of free roaming with your trusts that we haven't had to flex these muscles in forever, So no disrespect or shade at all towards Pandora for pulling like how you would pull if you're playing by yourself, one mob at a time instead of chaining them together like max efficiency. I don't care about that. I'm having a blast just being out here playing with these guys, because this, to me, is what Final Fantasy is all about. It's about community. That's what makes this game fun. Why, hey! Hello! Take it to the face! This is basically what I would want in a Final Fantasy XI Classic server. We've got a healer and a support trust because we didn't have anyone volunteer to play as those jobs. And you know what? That would be perfect in a Classic server. If you could just fill up roles that you don't actually have in your party. Like if you're missing a tank, you could summon a tank trust. Or if you're missing a healer, you could summon a healer trust. That would be fine. I would love that, And the fact that we're able to chain all these little or tough, ranked, even match, whatever monsters and get okay experience rewards. We're not getting, tons of XP, but the fact that we're able to chain this together is how I would want it to be in a legitimate Classic remake server. Is you get a little bit more XP than you get back in the old days. Because back in the old days, it was a super grind. And it didn't prove that you were good or better at the game. It just proved that you could either figure out ways to farm XP more efficiently, or you were, just had no job or whatever. Like you had nothing but time to dedicate to the game, which I guess is a different skill set, your perseverance skill set, but it's not the same as like a tactile, skill that you have in something like a shooter game or Dark Souls or whatever. It was just different. It was a trial of patience, really. And I know that's always hotly debated, the argument of time investment versus skill and how you could be more skilled at this game than other people. And I'm not going to argue that. Obviously, there is some skill involved, but for the most part, this game is not high up on the skillometer. There's no perfect parries you got to do. And pretty much once you learn a job, you just repeat the same rotation of abilities all the time. There's very few things that are skill dependent, like proper positioning when you've got to do cover as a paladin, stuff like that. It's not the same. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same as a true skill-based game. Even if those things do take skill to learn how to do, it's not the same at all. But it's like I was saying, like yes, Pandora could be chain pulling faster, or Greasus could be keeping Utsusemi up. But that doesn't matter, because the party is still working. And I think that's what it always boils down to in this game, is there's improvements that could be made here and there and whatever. But back in the day, people would use those to be like, oh, he was trash, or he was garbage, or whatever. And some people in the endgame still do that to this day. But in this context, we're still leveling up. We're still having a good time. This is some of the most fun I've had in years. And I was only able to have this fun because I'm re-leveling a new character, and I have some people here who want to join in on that experience, and that's awesome. This is what it's about. games are supposed to be fun, not about cutting each other down and saying where each other suck and why you're such a better player because you invested 5 years of your life grinding out, this activity and that activity to get these weapons or whatever. That's not what the game should be about. It should be about the fun experience you share with other people. But I know that's going to anger somebody. Because I know some people take it super serious about their prestigious accomplishments in this 20-year-old game. And they really, really want you to know that they did big things, which is great, wonderful for you, glad for you, but I don't play games to try to show off. I play games because I want to have fun with people. I want to enjoy my time, having a good time, just out here in Qufim Island, killing, freaking giants and clippers and worms and goblins. This is fantastic. I've had a huge smile on my face this entire party. I'm just so blown away that we're even in a party in Qufim Island. When I started this series at NewGamePlus, I never even envisioned that anyone would watch, let alone want to come out here and actually do this stuff. So I'm over here just blown away. I'm having nostalgia overload right now. Sorry. Okay, so we're getting just a little too high level for Qufim Island, so we're going to move on out and try to get some Kazham keys, because Greasus has never heard of Kazham. And he says he's game to go, so we're going to go farm up some keys. Now, I already have the one for You Got Grotto or whatever, but he doesn't, so we're going to head on out to Sandy. We've decided we're going to meet up in Juneau and ride our mounts out there. We've determined we're going to all ride crabs on the way to Sandoria, just like the old days, minus the chocobos, but add in the crabs. Oh, of course, Pandora has to be different. Pulls out the crawler instead of the crab. I see how it is. Where is the solidarity, brother? This is awesome. This is amazing. We're not even doing anything. We're just traveling on these crabs. But I'm over here with this big, dumbass smile on my face. This is so fun. Oh, this is great. Oh, I can't believe these guys all want to do this. This is fantastic. I wish that we had more reasons to come to places like Jugner Forest, because this is a great zone, but we don't really have a reason to ever come here. Nowadays, it's just a pass-through zone if you're going to Abyssia or on some sort of little quest to do something. Or you need to talk to the pulse cell guy behind the outpost. I don't know. I wish there was a reason to come through these zones. These were some of my favorite zones. These zones really take me back. And just being on these mounts, traveling through the forest, it's so stupid, but it's so great. I can't possibly put it into words how much fun I'm having just riding these mounts with these guys. And I don't really know these guys. I just met them recently because of the NewGamePlus Linkshell. We're not old buddies. This wasn't my friends from college or something. These are all new guys, but that's the point. People always say Asura is a bad server. In some of my videos, I'll have people say that. Asura sucks. It's a cesspit of dumb idiots or whatever. None of us here are toxic or mean people. We're all good guys, and I'm not the only Linkshell like this. My friend Tally Wally, she runs an amazing Linkshell called the Bee's Knees, and they're all awesome people in there, and they're all really friendly, and we're all on Ashura. There's just as many nice, fun, and awesome people on Ashura as the toxic cesspool, evil, Ashura sucks people. But the thing is, it's all about who you hang out with, right? It's all about the people you choose to surround yourself with. If you try to surround yourself with the elite endgame snobs who only care about your R15, stupid weapon from Dynamis Divergence, yeah, you're gonna hang out with some bad apples. If you're trying to hang out with the how big is your dick club, obviously, if your dick isn't gigantic, they're not going to think you're cool, and then they're going to come off kind of like jerks. Or if you read all the stuff in the yells and the shouts all day, it's going to seem like a bad server because literally there's just a million people trying to sell stuff and being stupid. But if you surround yourself with good people, like these lovely people on these mounts, you don't have those problems. It's all about the community that you want to be a part of. I don't know why it's so hard to understand that you are the energy that you put out there in the world. If you're a toxic jerk and you only care about your own self, and then when people don't reciprocate that, then you feel jaded or whatever, those are always the people that seem to get caught up in this whole sure it sucks thing. It's your attitude too. It's all about positivity. I choose to look at the good sides and see the good people. What do you know? I found them. What do you know? They were right here the whole time. Good Lord. Sojiro Sensei has says that he wants to go farm these keys level capped. Even though he's like in his 40s or whatever, it doesn't matter. He wants to go through like we're just level 30-ish, which is more than enough to go do this farm. But still, at the end of the day, that's so awesome that he's fully in the moment. He wants to be down level 2. He wants to remember what these days were like, just like they were like. And I'm having so much fun. This is such a great time. I can't put it into words. If you guys haven't tried this, if you haven't tried playing with other people back in the classic zones, it relights some sort of nostalgia in you that you can't really put into words. You just got to try it for yourself. It's a lot of fun. I've been having so much fun with these guys. There is no need to fight this battering ram right now, but I guess this is what we're doing now. Let's go, boys. Unfortunately, Greasus has to leave our company. He didn't realize what time it was, and he has to work or something in the morning. He didn't really give us a reason. He just says he has to get to bed. So, Greasus, thank you so much for joining us. You were a good tank. You were much beloved in this crew for your tanking abilities. It was your first time, and that is what has made this so much more fun for me. The fact that we are in 2021 and we have someone who's brand new to the game. He said he might have had some limited experience in the past, but more or less completely brand new to Final Fantasy XI in 2021, and he's in my Linkshell, in this party. It's been so much fun just experiencing his first legitimate party with people in God knows how long, if he even had one before this. I think this was his first party with other people, and that's amazing. That's fantastic. I remember my first party, and that's what this game is all about, is sharing those connections with people. That has made this so much more fun. It would have been fine if everyone here had already done all this stuff before and we were just doing it for a laugh. But the fact that we actually had a brand new, legitimately new player in here experiencing tanking as a ninja for the first time ever, it's mind-blowing how cool that is to me. So Gracious, sorry to see you go, but you know what? It was fun having you. I really hope we can get back on and get you your Kazham keys, or the Linkshell helps you out with it, or you just buy it with Gil, whatever you want to do. But for me, I'm going to farm them up. And unfortunately, I already have the one for you got Grotto. So I think we're going to go to Palbora Mines, maybe? All right, now off to the Palbora Mines. And now that Grecia's left, I guess the crab solidarity's over. I'm riding a turtle. Look out, Pandora, I'm coming through. I should also point out that obviously if I'm playing with real people, eventually I'd like to get everybody into a Discord call so that it's easier just to communicate and I can record these things with their commentary, because it's actually been difficult trying to record the commentary while also communicating with a party chat through the keyboard. So brand new respect to people who used to do that back in the day, guild leaders and stuff. But obviously my narration style is going to be a little bit different. I typically don't know what to say in XP parties, so I just don't say much. That's why in my previous New Game Plus episodes, I've just done them as a montage, because what more can I say about, like, well, we're fighting another worm. All right, here we are in the mines. Let's see if I can remember which way to go. But like I was saying, yeah, I will get back to making more traditional New Game Plus episodes where I'm just doing the story and narrating things and doing great weird orc voices and the like. But, right now I'm just trying to have a good time, play with these people, enjoy that for what it is, and it's been fantastic. So if you really like me narrating story moments and stuff, I appreciate that, and I will eventually get back to doing it more. Just right now, there's not much to narrate other than we're on our way to fight some turtles. I really can't believe I remembered the way to get here. All right, so we got to kill these guys, and hopefully we get ourselves a Polymer Mines chest key. I've always wondered, do these shells have pockets? Where are they keeping this money? Nope. Damn it. Come on, key. Well, I guess we need to wait for the next wave to spawn. Oh, hello, NM. Well, all right. Hey, there it is. All right, I'm just going to run up to the home point crystal here and warp to the next zone. Oh, God, I've got aggro. I'm just gonna zone in. Hopefully they know that I'm zoning in. Okay, now we're off to Windurst to get the last key from Gideus. I'm excited. Let's rock and roll. Wow, that was fast. That was like the second bird. Oh, it took way longer. We had to kill like 2 waves of turtles in the other zone. Oh, man, this is fantastic. I've got my Kazham keys. Legitimately earned the way to Kazham just like back in the day. Oh, that's fantastic. Well, I'm going to call it here, guys. And I'm really so glad that Sojiro and Pandora Zero and most of all Greasus joined us for this journey because it's been a ton of fun. And, yeah. Until next time, guys, I'm Basic Guardian. Toodaloo!